So this list here came from Doomwake, another content creator. It is a Simic Merfolk deck. So you have Spreading Seas to kind of deal with their lands. You have an Alchemy card in Merfolk Tunnel Guide. Basically gives you 3 emblems, like one-time use 3 times. When a Merfolk enters the battlefield, you get to explore. So it's kind of a cool way to get some value. Benthic Biomancer gets you some card draws, especially when you explore, puts counters. Vodayan as kind of counterspell on a stick. Master Pearl Trident for unblockable, kind of mixed into there. So we're going to give this one a shot, see how it works out. Take a break from smashing our heads repeatedly against the wall with Jund decks. We'll do... Which one's the Phyrexian one? I only saw the 2 arts. I like the Spell Pierce, but I might have missed the other one. This hand's... yeah, we'll try. I don't know what they're on, but... probably get rid of... second Cenote. Get a Trop. I don't know which version of Luris they're on. They did it to themselves, so that means that they're going to consider fetching here. Well, you're late. Actually should have... I missed the point of damage. This is likely Tainted Pact. Or it could be the Dimir control deck, which... also will be very annoying to play against. We need threats. This is Miss Min's Dimir deck. They have the Sunken Hollows in here. They do have turn 0 interaction. Pact of Negation, you just lose. Obviously drawing both these Once Upon a Times isn't great. They could still be Sultai Pack. And then we just got unlucky that they had Bauble, Push, Counterspell all in their opener. Again, I missed the point. Okay, so I can tell I'm new to this deck because I'm missing points of damage. They're so good at Tainted Pact where they draw all their one-ofs. Like, the one-of Push, the one-of... So if they are Tainted Pact, Tishana's Tidebinder, just... Hey, Dean, I appreciate it. think we just get the Merfolk here. I should have got the other Tishana. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna go shields down for 1 turn. If they have the Tainted Pack with Thassa's Oracle, they have it. I should have got the other Tishanas. It's actually pretty humorous at this point. Like, if this is Tainted Pact, the amount of 1-ofs they've drawn. I don't think this is... I think we do this. I can flash this in. Okay, so they're not Tainted Pact. We know that at this point. They could have Bowmaster here. I mean, it gets it out of the way. I mean, might as well get a Trop. I should have kept the Lion for next turn, but it shouldn't matter too much. We attack in. I could counter the Tishana trigger. Could also counter a Bowmaster trigger. I think we're just playing out our threats here. They can't counter this. I got a card draw. We're also flooding. I mean, I gotta try to do this. We've drawn so many lands. Okay, Trickster's okay. I could get rid of a blocker here. I might play it safe. Mystic Sanctuary, get back Archmage Charm, maybe? Maybe a removal, drowned. There's quite a bit of Blood Moon in the format. So they counterspell that. Interesting. I have to attack in. It doesn't matter, like, they can double block here if they want. They can single block. I gotta just keep pushing damage through. I would love like a flash creature in here. Just another thing I could flash in on their end step. The no Cocos is kind of annoying. Nice. We're probably dead at this point. We don't have reach. They very conveniently found, like, they got stuck on lines, but their curve's so low and that they just had like a ton of interaction that it didn't matter. Now they're just drawing like crazy. The ward, maybe we probably should have done that first because they do the ward, but I think we just pass here. We've drawn so many lines. They can also just beat us with memory. Yeah, we're done here. I hate this deck. Alright, Brazen Borers, Okos, Unlicensed Hearse, Spell Pierce, coming out, Trim on the Once Upon a Time. Actually, I don't think I want Borrower. Actually, all the Spreading Seas come out. Spreading Seas doesn't really do much against them. They're all islands, and they care about islands. Could go Stern Scolding for the Bowmasters. They usually only play Bowmasters as their threats. So maybe just play it like that. They don't really have stuff I want to bounce anyways. This run will probably be my last run. Like wherever we finish. No Cavern. I mean, I think we gotta just keep whatever we get with this. No one drop's pretty bad. So let him see the top card and then we'll fetch. Hey Francis, thank you. Gold in this economy? So they draw 2 here. Just thin out our deck a little bit more. Okay, so they probably brought in Kalidas or Oko because they're off Luris. So let's get rid of Bazeju. Doesn't do much in this matchup. Let's get a Trop. Say go. I want to save it here because if they go Bowmaster target Shoreline, I can flash in Vodayan. So this saves me here. "12 cards, let's hit both Bowmasters in the beginning. Why not? This is going to be Fatal Push. We have to watch out with Cillian. We lost the mill in our first run. Tasha's Hideous Laughter, 22 card milled me. Okay, so Lorien here. No counters is a little annoying. So, Brainstorm here. Not annoying, but is what it is. Tap you down. So I could have Lord here. Or I could Sylvian. I think we do this. The Ashiok got us a bit, but it was the Hideous Laughter because it hit us for so much. They've seen all 4 baubles in the top 17 cards. Thank you. Appreciate you stopping by. So I'm going to play this out because it gets us the boon. It also gives us extra. They're going to get a ping here. Actually, I could have flashed this in. That was a mistake. Trickster's probably fine. Keep the line. I made a mistake there. I could have blown up the Tasha's Hideous. Or the memory there. Think we still got this? Because even if they have a sweeper, I can sack some stuff. Okay. So they had bind. They can't bind anything. Sylvian's kind of bad. Maybe a Borrower. Like, it gets hit by Bowmaster, but so does most. Spirits was like all over Explorer, then they printed Supreme Verdict, and now I never see it. Okay, this sounds good. Look at that, I turned my $20 card into like a $300 card. If they main phase Bowmaster here, I think they might be watching the stream. Okay. I think we do this. Yeah, so they had the Bowmaster. We took a chance, obviously. A lot of their plays are looking very suspicious. Need to hit a land. Go shields down for a turn. Because they're going to have the anti-counter. Can I get a land, please? Can I get a land, please? That's not a land. split it up here. Okay, that's a land. Just gonna keep it on top. We may or may not fetch. Because the thing we have to keep in mind is they have this to counter. So while we can spell pierce, they can still counter it. Drowned in the Lock. So I can force the counter out this turn. They get the card draw. So I think we just have to let this go. We'll get Spell Pierce here. I think we keep it on top. Tempo's tough because, like, you could see at this game where knowing when to sequence stuff, we're a little bit behind on mana, which makes it a little hard. These Veils are a little annoying as well. I mean, I could push. They're kind of out of cards, and they brainstormed here, and they don't have a fetch. Gonna keep Trickster on top. It taps down one of their blockers. Naturally draws Uro, no problem. They're missing another green. Kitishana's their fetch land. Yeah, we don't want Cenote. We don't want Sylvian. Alright, so we took him off. Land Destruction Merfolk. Let's cut down, do anything. I mean, it buys us a turn. Okay, so we have Shoreline Scout. Comes into play. We gotta keep this for the Oko turn. I could Sylvian. Put on Tishana's, I think. So get rid of that. Get a tropical. And I can play the Sylveon here. Because then they go... But probably just want to Trickster down their thing, play Voidian. Play that. Because I think I want access to Spell Pierce here. So, we'll pass the turn. That's fine. This one's been an interesting one. So they escape Burrow. I'd be mindful with disallow. It doesn't see like a huge amount of play. They put Sanctuary on top. This one's a tough game. Boom! Got him. Got them. Not gonna lie, that was a tough match. Tishana. If you're in blue already, you can do Tishana Tidebinder. It does all activated abilities. That's how we got the fetch land out of the way. Tishana's Tidebinder. You counter activated or... You can also try Pithing Needle. But yeah, disallow doesn't see really any play. So I'd just be like, especially if you're limited on wildcards. Oh, DM Viper was in our chat earlier. Aaron Luris. Upgraded. Boo. Well, it depends what you want. Like, I don't think disallows a good counterspell for the format. Huh? I've been wrecked. This is Rakdos Breach. Can take the damage. I can... I just have to do this. I don't love this because it reduces our board presence, but feel like in that circumstance we have to. Voidian on top's probably fine. I don't know. We're weak to another Bowmaster here, but I think we're always weak to another Bowmaster. Pithing Needle's 1 mana. Pithing Needle sees a lot of play in sideboards in Timeless as well. So if you ever get into the format, most sideboards play 1 to 2 Pithing Needles. Counter the Dark Ritual here. This blows up their Breach turn. They're at 10 now. I maybe should have led with Master there. I should have probably done Master because it lets me play around another... Alrighty. We have intent here. Wish we had one more mana. Could have like messed them up there. Instant sorcery enchantment. So DRC is not going to work. This could be another Dark Ritual, but we can counter it. That's not like an ETB, so it doesn't work. Stitcher here. I could go Sylvian here, but it doesn't really do much. And that gives him an Orc army. Oh, but that's for the following turn. This also gives me Ward. So they could have gone to get another Breach. Think we have to do this. The Biblioplex isn't a playable card. What colors are you in? Okay, so they hit the tendrils. We're definitely going to want the Graveyard Hate post board. The Aether Gust could be reasonable. Stern Scolding. Probably trim on all the Once Upon a Times. Spreading Seas can also mess up their mana base. Okay, Lures to Hand's nice. They'll get another block here. I didn't want to attack with this because they could have double blocked me. White, blue, green. Yeah, Boseiju, Pithing Needle, Field of Ruin. You're probably best with just doing that. So we'll Trickster here, tap down Bowmaster. Okay, I have another Bowmaster. They're kind of forced into blocking here. Now we just play Benthic. We've gone pretty wide. No problem. It's unfortunate, it's banned in Historic, but I think Spreading Seas is what you'd want. Just turns any land into an island. You got me. Alright. So Aether Gust doesn't really help per se, but we definitely want the Hearses. I think I want the Spell Pierce, the Stern Scoldings. Brazen Borrower could be okay because what happens is we can bounce the Breach, and I think that's better than Sylvian. Savage Swipe is an option as well. I think we're going to take out the Once Upon a Times. We're going to take out the Benthic Biomancers. Play Savage Swipe. Maybe a Sylvian. Because like this just gets picked off by Bowmaster, especially on the play. Brazen Borrower also gets picked off, but it does a little bit more there. I don't think this is an Oko matchup. We'll keep this. I mean, if they Thoughtseize me on one, it's pretty bad. Okay, Dragon Rage. Bobble. So we can, I think we just want the land here. Probably getting rid of Pearl Trident here. Like, I get hit by Bowmaster here, which sucks. So I'll play this. I'll probably go Merfolk here. They might just be able to combo kill me. When they have Phyrexian Tower, it makes it a little bit more scary. Because they have the Breach in hand. So I'm gonna Spreading Seas the red source here. Yeah, they get a ping. Wouldn't have made a difference. We got in 2 points of damage. The hope here is they don't have a land. Mana abilities like Llanowar Elf. Anything that taps to add mana. Demonic Tutor for a land. It's probably a land. Thoughtseize. Well, my hand's kind of redundant. Ooh, Tunnel Guide. This play is so dumb. You can't even see the color, like the time. I think here we're just playing the tap line, not giving them the info of what we drew. Because if they play Breach and they play Ritual, yes, they still haven't hit Ritual. They also tapped. They can sack here. Get some mana. I want to start putting pressure on them, so I'm probably going to tap DRC this turn. Okay, Luris to hand. That's fantastic. land. I can take both the artifacts, but they still have 4. So I can't take them off Delirium, but I can target whatever they're going to hit with Luris. Creatures, they have 4, so it's a bit harder. Instants, they have 2. I think we take this. See what they do. They have Underworld Breach. Probably get rid of both the Stitchers right now. I should have waited till they surveilled. That was dumb. This might just be Bauble. I think we do this. Slows them down for a turn. Might be wrong. I guess I can recast Bowmaster here. Okay, so we do have Tashana, which isn't bad. We have enough creatures in the yard. Wish we had one more mana. I think that's fine. Got a full grip. But I think if I could control their yard enough. Creature, instant, sorcery. Think we do that? Hey, Kiefer. Yeah, we've been trying to battle it out with Merfolk. I think we're getting rid of Demonic Tutor and Fatal Push this turn. If they catch Breach. So Demonic Tutor, Bowmaster. Shoreline Scout, that doesn't do too much, but it's another body. I want to upkeep on the Dragon Rage Chandler. They're always going to be able to get the Luris here. But I think we need to try to hit like a Dark Ritual or something if they get that going. There are 14 minutes. We're at 20. Okay. Thoughtseize, you're down to 4. Close. Okay, so I definitely need to get Tendrils out. Draw a card here. Okay, Voidian could be pretty good. What do they get here? I mean, we gotta just try. Freaking Bowmaster. They got us. I think we run it back. Reasons were okay. Like, Spreading Seas did what it needed to do. It's just we just needed them to not draw Bowmaster there. Well, they bobbled, so they knew it was on top anyway, so they're safe. We drew like Stern Scolding, but we had the graveyard under control to some degree. One more life, we're probably okay there too. Just being able to attack in. Give this a shot. Keep that on top. Want to thin out my deck a bit. Get Seize. Spell Pierce is sick. Play at flash speed now. They had another land. Double block. I have Brazen to bounce if needed. Get the boon going, get some counters. I think we're fetching for an island regardless here, because I don't want to go shields down. Hey Dan. So if you check out the metagame videos that I do, it gives you kind of a breakdown. Black-red's your safest because it gets you the most options. You can play like Death Shadow, you can play more mid-rangey with like One Ring Shieldred, you can play Burn. The mana base also is very similar to Historic and stuff. Orcish DRC in the yard. Okay, so since they actually don't have anything, Voidian's actually really solid here. I think because like this puts him to 6. But then again, I can... Yeah, because we also have the Pierce up. I don't think they can... Can they beat us? I mean, we have 4 counters if needed. So we could counter breach if needed. We got him a couple different ways. All right, folks, just as a heads up, I'm going to be calling it after this game, regardless of the outcome. We'll continue tomorrow with the run for Merfolk, see how it goes there. But I've been streaming for 3 hours now. And my wife wants to go to bed, and we need to take the dog out. So, appreciate everyone in advance for stopping by today. We've had like 60 concurrent people, which is nuts that 60 people are showing up on a Friday night to hang out with me. I do appreciate it greatly. And to DM Viper, I know you're in the chat. GG's in advance. This was a good game. Boom! All right, folks. We will call it there. I appreciate everyone stopping by. That was a hell of a run. We'll be back tomorrow with some more action, but good luck to all those competing, and we'll catch you next time. Thanks for watching, everyone.